These thugs thought breaking into this car would be easy. Big mistake. The second they touched the door, the car's security system blasted them with a powerful electric shock. Furious, they grabbed a massive sledgehammer and started smashing the windows. But unbelievably, the glass didn't even crack. Now completely enraged, they pulled out their guns and opened fire on the car. That's when Bond heard the chaos and came running. But instead of panicking, he calmly pulled out a remote and pressed a button. Instantly, thick smoke poured out of the car as it switched into self-driving mode. Then came the move nobody expected. Bond lowered the window, sprinted forward, and dove straight into the moving car. Seeing this, the attackers immediately jumped into their vehicles and gave chase. Seconds later, they unleashed a hail of heavy fire. This time, a powerful round finally shattered the bulletproof glass. Realizing things were getting serious, Bond slammed the wheel into a perfect drift, trying to lose them. But these guys just wouldn't let go. No matter what he did, they stayed right behind him. Then Bond pressed another button. Suddenly, hundreds of metal spikes exploded from the rear of the car and scattered across the road. But even that wasn't enough. Without wasting a second, Bond activated the car's hidden missile launcher. As he aimed for the garage exit, the attackers quickly sealed the giant blast door shut. They thought they had him trapped. Then two missiles shot forward and slammed directly into the door. A massive explosion rocked the entire garage. Smoke filled the air, but when it cleared, the reinforced door was still standing. Now it looked like Bond had finally run out of options. Then he pressed one last button. To everyone's shock, the car's hood ornament slowly rose up and transformed into a spinning circular saw. In a flash, it sliced straight through the steel barrier blocking his path. This was the kill or be killed moment. One attacker hoisted a rocket launcher onto his shoulder and locked onto Bond. He fired. But in a stroke of unbelievable luck, the rocket passed cleanly through the shattered window opening and flew harmlessly past the car. Amid the bullets and explosions, Bond finally secured the one thing he came for, a top-secret document. That was the real mission all along. And then, while everyone was focused on the chase, Bond quietly slipped out of the car and disappeared into the shadows. What happened next was pure genius. Using the remote control, he drove the luxury car onto a rooftop, while the attackers remained completely clueless. They kept chasing the empty vehicle, convinced Bond was still inside. Then Bond remotely sent the car crashing through a stone wall, creating the perfect fake escape. Every single pursuer took the bait. And while they chased a worthless decoy, the real Bond had already escaped with the prize in hand. This is why James Bond is different. He doesn't just risk his life to win, he turns $1 million car into the perfect trap.